shades I've been reaching for. Hey guys, welcome back. It's got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I love my cheek favorites this week. I know that I've been all about cheek favorites recently, but the ones this week, specifically one, so good. Yeah, I'm just loving the bright cheeks still. So yeah, that's what we got to chat about. Then I have another, I like my eyeshadow palette favorite. Lips were kind of like an afterthought, but I do love this neutral combo. It's one of my go-tos. Just some good things to chat about today. So if you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new at the drugstore, get ready with me's, reviews, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we were chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to them. Okay, for eyes, I would say my main favorite is this. I guess, well, what's the easiest way for me to discuss this? So this is a Fenty palette. I got this when we were on vacation. I had a merchandise credit for Sephora, so we went in there, and I had been wanting to get this palette for a while because I think I heard somebody talk about it on TikTok maybe. This is the Fenty Beauty. It's one of the Snap Shadows Mix and Match eyeshadow palettes, and this is in 1 True Neutrals. This is such a beautiful everyday palette. I love this. The only thing for me personally is I have to bring in kind of a better like transition shade for me personally, because this one is a little bit too deep for, I mean, I can get away with using it as a transition shade, but it's a little bit deep for me. So we'll get back to this in just a second. So I've still been using the Catrice Summer Obsessions. So I've been reaching for, what I've been using from this palette. This one as my main, all over my lid and up into my crease. And I like that this one I can bring it up pretty far because it's a fairly lighter sort of a bronzer shade. So I can kind of, you know, not be as like delicate with it because it's not as like deep of a shade. And then I will take this one and use it in my crease, a little bit in my outer corner, just for a little bit more shape. Love it. These are beautiful. They blend like a dream. They're beautiful on the face, but I love them on the eyes too. And then I've been taking this one on kind of the inner part of my lid and on the inner corners of my eyes. Look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous. So that's what I've been reaching for from this palette. So let me do some quick swatches of these. My hands are dry. Shocker. So there is that. That's just beautiful. So gorgeous. I mean, I love that kind of color just to brighten up the eyes, on the inner corners of the eyes. It's just really brightening. It's beautiful. So yeah, been reaching for that to wear with this. Main shades I've been reaching for from this palette. This one, that's what I've got on my lids. And then this one, I've worn that on my lids. And then a little like tiny bit of that on the outer corner of my eyes, just a little bit. This would be a beautiful liner. Like I could use that as a liner, like a smudgy liner. So pretty. Didn't really do that, but I could have, and it would have been beautiful. I just love that first shade that I just mentioned and showed you that I have on my lid. It's this beautiful kind of pinky peach. It's a metallic. I've been using these dry. I haven't been doing the foil thing. I haven't been getting it on my brush and then wetting my brush with a setting spray. Just been using it like that because I've been kind of liking a just lighter, softer sort of an eye look. What else? Been curling my lashes again. I've been liking that. Been using some mascara on my lower lash line, but not really liner, just mascara. So I've been using my It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and then on my lower lashes, the CoverGirl Clump Crusher. So yeah, there are those. I mean, look how pretty those are. I love them. They're just beautiful, and I like how they look dry. Like they really are very soft, but beautifully metallic. Just enough light catching properties to them. So beautiful. Okay, I have been all about the cheeks. So I have 3 different cheek favorites. So I don't even know what order I want to talk about them in. I guess let's talk about this because I first got Confident Pink in the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear blushes. These are so good. I think Confident Pink is still my favorite, but this one is Fearless Coral, and it's a beautiful kind of like, I would say raspberry sort of a shade. It's not like a, I mean, yeah, it's sort of coral, but it's more on the like reddish raspberry side, which is really beautiful. I think this is so fun for this time of year, but I think this will be really pretty in the winter time to kind of give that like, you know, you've been out in the cold, that like a reddish kind of blush looks really pretty in the winter, I think. So I think this will be really pretty for winter time too. So yeah, I really like that. I think I have Confident Pink in here so I can like swatch them side by side if you're curious. So that's Fearless Coral, and then this is Confident Pink. So there's Confident Pink. So definitely more of a like mid-tone pink shade. This is definitely more on the reddish raspberry side. But these pigmented, that's the main thing with them. You do not need a lot of product. Use very little product. You can always add more, but they blend well and they wear really well. The staying power is just good. I mean, it says 24-hour wear. I don't know about that. I've never worn a blush for 24 hours, I don't think, but it's a long wear, especially in the hot temperatures. It's just good. So yeah, I've been loving that. So another thing I did was the like underpainting sort of thing where I would put a little bit of a cheek stain on my cheeks before I applied foundation, and then I would kind of apply my foundation like sort of around it and then just barely over the top of it. So I tried that several days and I liked it. So I was using the Etude House Dear Darling water tints. I love these. I mean, they are just a really good long wearing stain. I did put this on my lips one day. I actually forgot about that. I kind of like layered it with something. I don't remember what I layered it with, but you can do that too. I mean, this works on the lips too. So it is just like a stain sort of a product. That's what it looks like. It's got a little doe foot applicator. It's very liquidy. I mean, it's a stain. So I was trying to figure out how can I swatch this for you so it's not on my hand for forever. So what I did is I put a little swatch on a little napkin. So here's this one. This is the Strawberry Ale, I think it's called. Strawberry Ale. Strawberry Ale. There's also, I think, Cherry. I have that one. So pretty. These are just good. So if you want the more kind of pinky one, Strawberry Ale, and it's kind of more on the like deeper fuchsia. Yeah, like it's like a berry pink, but it's just beautiful. A little bit goes a long way with it. Once again, use very little, and then I just use like a small stipple brush to kind of blend it in. And you just don't need very much. So that's kind of the key with this. Use very little, but I've also used it in the not underpainting way. Like I've used it where just, you know, I apply it over my foundation. It works great that way too. So yeah, sometimes I like kind of playing with makeup in different ways, and this was fun to play with it in a different way. But standout favorite for the week, standout product of all of these. I love this so much. Y'all know I'm a huge fan of Moira makeup. I just think they make some great makeup, great price points. I'm always impressed with their products. I just am a big fan of their line. So they have new Love Steady liquid blushes is what they're called. They have them in matte finish or radiant finish. And I got several, and I have been I'm gonna have like videos and reels and you know, TikToks and whatever on these products. But I couldn't wait to tell you just because I'm so excited about it. The one that I would say is my standout favorite so far is 06 Ideally. Ideally, look how cute this packaging is. This is what it looks like. This is what I'm wearing today. I love this. Now, I haven't tried some of the other liquid blushes that, I think it's the Juvia's Place ones that people say you literally have to use like a dot and it's just so pigmented. I wanted to try those, but I haven't. But that's the situation with these. So I'm guessing it's the same kind of deal that you just need very, very little. So I mean, literally apply like a dot, like this. You can always go back and add more. And then I'll use a small stipple brush and blend it out. And it's just gorgeous. I mean, it is blendable, so pigmented, but the radiant finish on this one, that's a radiant finish, it's not like over the top. I feel like it's looking kind of over the top right there where it's, you know, applied pretty intensely, but it's just gorgeous. I mean, I love the finish on it, that it has this light catching glow, but it's still forgiving on cheek texture. It's just amazing. I am in love with this. It's gorgeous. And I would describe this as kind of like a cool toned, like purpley pink. It's still that kind of bubblegum pink, but it's more on the purpley lavender leaning side, but still a pink. I love it. And you can see, kind of applied really lightly. The purpley kind of tint to it comes out the more intensely you apply it. Like this, I feel like it's a little bit softer. But it's just so good. I mean, it's amazing. I am in love with it. So yeah, very impressed with this. I love Moira. They make great makeup. I do have a coupon code with them. It's an affiliate code, just so you know, FYI. Oh, and these blushes are nice and long wearing. They really stick around on the cheeks for a good amount of time. So they're just amazing all around. Okay, lip favorite. Definitely an afterthought. I was all kind of about mainly the cheeks, but then also the eyes secondary. So lips were definitely an afterthought. So I just love to keep, I've mentioned this many times, I just love to keep Maybelline Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in Dusty Rose in my purse. And I'll fill in my lips with this and use this like as my all over lip color, and it's perfect for that. But I'll also pair it with other things. So love this by itself, wore it like that by itself. But then also one of my go-to neutrals is NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. Love it by itself, but I really love it with a lip liner. And Dusty Rose just pairs so well with it. These are just like a perfect combo. They're amazing. So let me swatch all the things separately and then layered together so you can see them. So there is Dusty Rose, there is Creme Brulee Gloss, and then there they are together. Just a really beautiful, I would say kind of leaning towards a peachy nude combo. Yeah, these smell amazing. You've heard about these a million times. They're affordable, they smell amazing, they're comfortable. They're not overly long lasting because they're not a sticky gloss, but they're just really comfortable. Easy to throw in your purse, and I love this color. One of my very favorites, and I would say Eclair is one of my other favorites. It's a great cool tone, kind of almost like the blush. It's like a purpley, cool toned pink. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's my lip favorite combo right there. All right, you guys, so those are all my favorites. So hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.